So, would you like to tell us about Bounce and what it is?
Yeah.
Well, we'll find a parking spot and yeah, we'll go check out the store.
Sounds great. And basically, I'm just gonna say, find the location closest to me.
Yep. Nice. Oh, right there, guys. Look for that sticker. All right. Well, I am here with Cody Candy, the CEO and co-founder of Bounce.
Hello.
And
Thanks for having me in.
yeah, no problem, man. Anytime. So, would you like to tell us about Bounce and what it is?
Yeah. So Bounce is an app where you can find a place to leave your things virtually anywhere in the city. You can store your luggage, your backpack, gym bag, yoga mat, whatever it is. We've seen it all. And yeah, basically you open our app and we partner with local businesses so we can put up spaces virtually anywhere. It's safe and secure and insured. We vet all the store partners, and it really brings a convenience where, so whenever you're going about your day, you never have to say, I'm gonna go back home or I'm gonna go to my hotel just so I could drop this off. You can save a lot of time and be way more efficient.
Yeah, I can tell you one of my stories. I was in New York City. I don't know how long has Bounce been around?
A little over a year.
Yeah. Okay. So this would have been before Bounce was there, but I was there visiting my brother, and I was with my girlfriend, and like we checked out of a Brooklyn hotel, but we were like headed to Grand Central later in the evening, and I actually had to call my brother to come down from his office to take my bag. Right. So this is a real problem.
Yeah. People spend so much time commuting out of the way, planning their whole day around their things, and it's the status quo. Most people don't even think about it as a problem because it's just so normal to do that. But when you start to notice, when this clicks for you, you might realize, wow, I actually spend hours every week planning around my things.
Yeah. So what gave you the idea for this? Like, where did this come from?
Yeah.
Just curious.
So I have lived in a dozen cities, traveled around a lot, and as a result don't own a lot of stuff. And so that's really where this idea, or this, I guess, seeing the problem of planning your things around, planning your life around the things you own, that's when it really hit me. And I was thinking, there's got to be a better way. There's got to be, it's crazy that so much time is spent planning around your things. And so felt like something was there. It hit me when I was with some colleagues after work one evening, and someone said, oh, I'm going to come by, but I have to go home to drop my bags off first, even though it's out of the way.
Right.
And so then I thought, what if there was an app where you can just get rid of your things wherever you are? And after a lot of iteration, was thinking about it in a logistics heavy model first, and then was thinking about it in a low scale model. We were able to, my co-founder and I, Alex, we were obsessing over this idea and basically landed on a concept that we could get off the ground right away, which is places everywhere to leave your things.
And you guys partner up with like retail shops? Is that how it works?
Yeah, that's right. We have over 100 on our platform.
Yeah.
Everything from hotels to mom and pop dry cleaners, and pretty much everything in between. We make sure they're safe and secure, so you can leave your things with a peace of mind.
Yeah. I was reading on your website that everything is insured.
That's right.
Up to, I don't know what it is, $5,000 or something.
Yeah,
okay.
Raise that soon.
So these places then, they have storage.
Yeah.
They must have storage.
Yeah.
These retail spots.
That's right.
Well, when you found that out, you must have been pretty happy.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the original idea for Bounce was someone will come and pick up your stuff from you wherever you are, and then bring it back to you.
Right.
And I knew that would be complex and logistically heavy, but just my co-founder and I got some real first-hand experience. We rented city bikes in New York and would go pick up bags for people. And seeing the logistics complexity firsthand helped us kind of see how can we simplify this. And so we thought, what if rather than having to go straight to the customer, you could just go to a shop where they left their things. And that's actually where we're going with the product now. You can drop your things off in one Bounce location and pick them up from another one. It's a harder technical problem to solve, but we're solving that right now. We've done over 100 of these deliveries, and it's really exciting.
Okay, and I have a question for you about like what kind of challenges did you face taking this from like the concept and the idea to an actual product?
Yeah, the hardest part I would say is we have this big grand vision for Bounce to be um, the remote control for your things, right? You summon your things to you or away from you, and getting towards that vision one step at a time is really difficult. It's constantly making decisions of trade-off of, should we grow the existing product? Should we invest more in product development towards our vision? It's really balancing those two things to make sure we're a very fast-growing company, but also staying true to our vision and constantly iterating and getting a better customer experience. These are decisions like, should we go to 1 million cities right away because we have a product that people love, or should we continue building towards the magical product experience that we know is is around the corner with some of these features I was telling you about. So it's really striking that right balance.
So where do you guys operate now?
So New York City and San Francisco are our primary cities,
Okay.
Though we also have a presence in DC, LA, Boston, and Chicago.
Okay.
I might be missing one, but a few other cities.
Okay.
It's really easy to expand Bounce to new cities. We launched San Francisco in 1 week with 15 locations.
Yeah.
It's a combination of sort of marketing that we do overall with Bounce, but also there's a lot of local marketing, and so it's really striking that right balance of getting into the cities deeply that we're in, but also we can put something out that has immediate strong traction with minimal time.
Is it difficult to convince the retailers to work with you guys? Seems like it would be a hassle for them.
Yeah, I would say if we can have a conversation with them where they listen to us,
Yeah.
It's often a no-brainer. Small businesses, retail businesses, any kind of businesses with a physical presence are looking to get more customers in their door, right? Retail is struggling, and they're looking for ways to drive traffic, foot traffic.
Interesting.
And, so we come in and we say, hey, we're going to bring you foot traffic. It's free, and we're going to pay you on top of it because we do a revenue share with all of them.
Okay.
So it's a pretty win-win situation. We very rarely have stores that sign up for Bounce and leave Bounce. There's the common objections of, oh, I don't have space, or, what is this? But once we really get through to someone who has room for even just a few items, few bags, few pieces of luggage in their store,
Yeah.
then it's usually a no-brainer.
Yeah. Well, that is absolutely fascinating. What a great concept. Now, are there other competitors in this space?
Yeah, so the first phase of what we're doing is pretty easy to do. And what I mean by that is just the simple version of sign up some local stores and put up a website where you can find the stores. That's really easy to do. There's low barriers of entry, so naturally you're going to see a lot of competition.
Yeah.
I see new companies popping up all the time. The latest one I saw was in South Korea. They had exact images that we use on our website.
Oh my God.
It's pretty crazy.
Okay.
Basically, I think that's just how it'll be for the sort of first version, which is if a completely non-technical team can do it, then there's going to be many people that come in and do it.
Yeah.
As we get more into our product vision, as we get more into these pickups and deliveries, even as we roll out our apps, because those are much more complex to develop than a website, that's really where it's hard for a copycat to come in. Tons of competition right now, but that will will be starkly differentiated as we focus on our product.
Well, competition is good, right? It keeps you on your toes.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely. Absolutely. It's great. It's validating. It's seeing this work in so many other places before we've even launched there is fantastic.
Yeah. Okay, well, we are on our way to one of your locations here in San Francisco. Which spot is it actually?
So it's right around the corner here at Silverstone Cafe.
Silverstone Cafe. So it's
That's
a coffee
right.
shop.
It's a coffee shop.
Oh, that's
yep.
brilliant. Because
And,
they want foot traffic. And
yeah,
what are we
yeah.
going to do when we go there? For sure, we're going to buy a cup of coffee.
Exactly. Yeah, we have really good
I get it.
conversion rates of that.
This is freaking amazing,
Yeah, and it's
man.
right next to the bar stop.
Perfect. Well, we're going to probably struggle a little bit for a parking spot, but that's all right. We will figure it out. And you guys haven't even launched yet, by the
We
way.
haven't launched our apps.
Okay.
You can book Bounce on our website.
Yep.
Usebounce.com.
Yep.
But our mobile apps, we're launching next week.
Okay.
You can actually find Bounce in the App Store. Just search Bounce Bag Storage now. And then Android as of next week. So by the time you hear this, see this, it'll be in there. But we're doing our big marketing launch in next week.
All right.
So,
Well,
yeah.
this is fantastic. This
Yeah.
is, you're hearing it here first on Stories from the Bay. So, yeah.
This is the first coverage of it.
Fantastic, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll find a parking spot and, we'll go check out the store.
Sounds great.
All right, man. All right, well, we're on our way to the coffee shop, and I guess let's make a booking.
All right, yeah, it takes less than 30 seconds. So I'm opening the Bounce app here. And basically, I'm just going to say, find the location closest to me. I need one bag. I'm going to check in today and pick it up today. So apply filter. And the closest location is right here, less than a 5-minute walk away. So confirm booking details, pay, and that's it. It is booked. I can see it here in my reservations.
Okay.
So now we're going to go check in.
All right, well, let's do it.
All right.
So if their space ever gets full, then you wouldn't be able to book there. Does that ever happen?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Most stores don't fill up because we have so many and so much space, but
Yeah.
occasionally it happens. We'll prevent you from booking we'll tell you it's full if it's full.
Yeah. And you can store anything, right? Like I was on your
almost
webpage and they're saying like yoga
Yeah.
table or massage tables and
Yeah.
these types of things, like larger items even.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. You can store pretty much anything that doesn't put the store at risk. So you wouldn't want to store perishable items. You can't store perishable items. You can't store things that are super target for thieves, like jewelry.
Yeah.
But if you keep your laptop in there, that's all covered by insurance.
Yeah.
Everything's safe and secure.
Yeah.
And got you covered.
Yeah. I feel like if you're shopping, maybe going out for
Okay.
dinner, this might be a good thing.
Yeah.
If you're in town and you got to, jam to a meeting or, meeting up with friends or something, I feel like that's an opportunity.
Yeah, that's right.
If you were working too and had like a massage table that you're
Yeah.
having to lug around, that might be really convenient
that's right,
too.
that's
So
right.
things like this come to the top of my head.
Our top user who uses us most days of the week
Yeah.
is a massage therapist in New York City.
Yeah.
She's used us over 100 times now.
Yeah. And can you leave stuff like overnight?
You can. Yeah, that's no problem.
Yeah. Can you leave it for multiple days?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You pay per day, so it's $6 per day.
Yeah.
We'll do discounts if it's much longer than that.
Yeah.
For the most part, people leave things for 1 day or 3 days.
Yeah.
Over the weekend, we had someone book for 30 days.
Yeah.
It's usually daily use kind of thing.
And you're subject to store hours, I guess, too.
That's right. That's right.
It's not 24/7. It's whenever the coffee shop is open. So.
That's right.
And some coffee shops might be 24/7 too.
That's right. Yeah, we do have a handful of locations that are 24/7. We're prioritizing getting them everywhere we can.
Yeah.
We say in the app what are the opening hours, closing hours, and we'll make sure that it's very clear when you can check in and check out.
Yeah. And you want to target. Look, I don't need to tell you what to do, but you want to target locations like when we were in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Like we were eventually going to Grand Central Station to get out.
Yeah.
So if there was locations around public transportation, I feel like that's a pretty good spot too.
Yeah, that's
And-
right. All around key train stations. So right here at the bar.
Yeah.
We have another one opening up at the next bar up. The next couple bars have
Yeah.
have bounce locations. So
Yeah, you've
the
thought of
idea
that.
is you can walk out of any station. You can walk anywhere in the city and know that if you open the Bounce app, you'll be able to find a space for your things.
Yeah.
Pretty much anywhere you are.
Yeah.
And
Man.
then, the delivery feature, that one you have to ask for and support right now, but we'll be productizing it this year.
Yeah.
And basically you'll be able to say, I'm going to drop my things here. I don't want to go back to that location and get it.
Right.
Just send it back to my home tomorrow between 9 and 10, tomorrow between 8 and 9, whatever it is.
Right.
We'll do that. We're figuring out how we can get the price as low as possible right now, but we've been doing as low as $9. $25 is probably the average. And I think over time we want to get that price to...
Oh, here we are here. Silver spoon right there.
Yeah. Silver stone.
Silver stone.
Yep.
I can't read sometimes. Yeah, well, that delivery feature would be fantastic because, you know, you might be down on Wall Street with stuff and may want to get to Grand Central Station at some point, right?
Exactly.
So just drop it off there. And,
Exactly.
all right.
Bounce sign.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Nice.
It's the other side of the graffiti.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to go drop off a bag and have some coffee.
All right.
This is how it's done.
Bounce sticker.
Oh, right there, guys. Look for that sticker. All right.
All right. So here's my booking. Social reservation code. I get a tag for my bag. And basically, this is a unique numbered seal. This one is not Bounce branded, but many of them are. So this is that is done like that. Take a picture of the bag and this, and then also we get a little luggage tag we can use as well. So
Got it. Okay. So that locks the zipper. That's the idea. Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
And then we'll hand this over. All right. Thanks a lot. And then that's it.
Okay.
Now we go about our day and not have to worry about baggage.